What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Trail Collector, man, coming to you guys another figure review. Hey, man, I just want to say I'm happy to be back doing these reviews with you guys, man, and for you guys. Man, I know it's been a while, but I finally got me another ring light system set up. So, you know, now I have much better lighting, as you guys can see around. You know, video quality might be a little bit better than it was with the Golden Freezer, but nevertheless, man, you know, we had a minor comeback for a major comeback. You know, we had a minor setback for a major comeback, man. So with that being said, man, I just want to say thank you guys to all the new subscribers, everyone that has liked and commented on the Golden Freezer and the past videos that's been done on the channel. And if you guys are new to the channel, man, thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button, man. You guys are the reason why I do this, and you guys are the reason why the channel is growing the way it is. And also, man, if you just happen to be cruising through the interwebs, man, cruising through YouTube and run across your boy's page, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe and that like button and notification bell so you guys know when I'm dropping content. And, you know, so we can get ahead of the game on these awesome figures, man. So, like I told you guys, man, with the Golden Freezer, that I had some absolute bangers coming in. And this is exactly what this figure is right here, man. This figure needs no introduction. This character needs no introduction, man. This is none other than the Omega Shenron, or Sin Dragon, as they called him. This you know, character, man, was an absolute menace. He's part of the Dragonball GT series. He was the final villain that closed out the GT series. You know, the last villain that, you know, Vegeta and Goku fought. But I mean, he was a monster, man. And a little backstory about this guy is that he is one of the 7 dragons that came from the corrupted Dragon Balls, right? So, if I'm not mistaken, I think the lore went that the Dragon Balls were not meant to be used as frequent as they were by the Z fighters on Earth. And with that being said, they were corrupted somehow and released the 7 dragons. So each Dragon Ball had a dragon that correlated with that specific number. And this boy right here, man, he was like, I think he was like number 7. But what he did was he ended up absorbing his other 6 brothers into him. As you guys can see right here, you know, each of those little balls right there, or Dragon Balls, each has a lettered star in it, just like the regular Dragon Ball does. But what he did was he absorbed his brothers after he defeated them, and ultimately obtained their abilities as well. So he was a force to be reckoned with, man. I mean, he could regenerate, he could control elemental abilities, man. I mean, he was a monster. And not only that, you know, he still had tremendous power, you know, within his own being, right? So that's a little story about the Omega Shenron character. Now this was part of the, I want to say it was the Dragon Ball Z versus Omnibus Super, I think. I'm really, you know, those names, man, I get kind of confused. But this was the last one. This is the one that came out with the Perfect Cell, the Super Saiyan Broly, the full power Super Saiyan Trunks, the tag team Goku and Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and the Ultimate Shenron. I don't know what he's called, but he's the red version of Shenron, right? But before we get into this piece, man, let's go ahead and look at the box art here. As you guys can see, here is the Prize D Omega Shenron right here from the Dragon Ball versus Omnibus Super. That's what it is. So here is the total stick of authenticity. Some more of the box art there, the figure there, and some very much needed detailed instructions on how to install the spikes on his back. We'll get into that, but I had the hardest time trying to put these things together. So with this figure, man, first off, this is a massive piece. I'm just being honest with you, man. Not only in size, but just from the spikes that stick out of his back and on his elbows and all that, man, this thing takes up a tremendous amount of space, as you guys can see. This thing is extremely heavy, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, it's Omega Shenron in like the best form possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. This piece to me, in size wise, dwarfs King Cluster Broly. I'm just being honest. I have a couple of them. Height wise, it's about the same, but as far as, you know, width, you know, being like really brolic, if that makes sense, or wide, should I say, he beats those guys hands down. The only one that I think that he probably doesn't beat as far as just taking up space would be the Super Dragon Ball Heroes 3rd Mission Broly. I think that's about the only one that has him beat. And that's solely because of his tail that sticks out so far. But this guy right here, man, I have him in a D-Top, and he literally takes up the entire D-Top by itself. Like, I can put him in the middle, and I might have a 1/4 inch clearance in the back for him if I had to rearrange him. He is a massive piece, man. I know I say that a lot, but this one definitely is. Now, as far as the character itself and the figure itself, man, I mean, it captures his likeness to a T, from the shading, the brown and white shading that's on his body, to the portrait, as you guys can see on his face, man. I mean, that's Omega Shenron. I'm just being honest with you. One thing that I really like about this piece too is that how they detailed each letter of the Dragon Ball within his chest. So we have all 7 of the Dragon Balls within his chest, which represents his brothers that he absorbed, right? So, you know, I think that that's a pretty awesome piece, right? I think that that's, you know, pretty awesome homage as well to that, you know, because one gripe that you guys remember that I had with the last prize Super Dragon Ball Heroes Broly, the Dark Broly Super Saiyan 4, is that in the anime or the web series, that Broly had a Dragon Ball in his chest and had the mask on, right? This one here, it didn't have that, you know, when it came out. But this one here really stayed true to the anime counterpart. It truly did. So, with that being said, remember I told you guys that on the box, it had some extremely precise instructions on how to install his spikes. Yeah, you have each one of these spikes here, guys, you have to take out one by one. And each one has a specific nodule that it goes in. So it's not just you can take this spike and put it on this side. No, each one of these is designed for whatever spot that it's in. So you have to really try to work it and try to get it in there. If not, it's going to look kind of wonky looking, because it'll kind of look like it's off a little bit. And that was my issue that I had with it at first, is that I was trying to put different spikes in different places. And once I tried to, I was like, that doesn't look too hot. But yeah, each one of these spikes, man, comes out and it's, you know, it's fitted to a specific groove on his back. Now, price wise with this figure, I paid right at $124 for this figure, from eBay, straight from Japan. Now this figure is getting a stateside release, but alongside this figure and the other counterparts that it comes with, we really don't know when it's going to come. Of course, with, you know, everything that's happening in the world with shipping and things being pushed back, I really can't give you guys an estimate on when it's going to be released stateside. So that's why I, you know, bit the bullet and went ahead and got it myself from Japan, because this figure here and Cell were the ones that I'm, you know, was really hyped for, to be honest. So yeah, this figure here you can get on eBay for like, maybe, I think the lowest I seen was like 117 and the highest was like 150. But between that mark is where you can find them. So that's, you know, pretty good. As of right now, Cell is the highest, not including the last prize. That's in a league of his own. But as far as just Masterlise extra prize lettered figures, Cell is the most expensive as of right now. So I think, you know, me personally, I'm going to wait till he becomes stateside to try to pick him up, if I can wait that long, to be honest with you. So this figure, man, stands roughly at 13 inches tall. Now that's just height wise, and I have a figure here that I'm going to compare in height to him, so you guys can see just how big he is. Now width wise, you know, he's probably about 7 to 8 inches. You know, as far as width from his back, from his spikes up. So, you know, yeah, he's a pretty hefty guy. So I bought another GT fan favorite figure out to compare in size, which is the Last Prize Golden Great Ape. So as you guys know, the Golden Great Ape is a monster when it comes to size, right? Let me show you how this guy compares to him. Now, this is Omega Shenron next to Golden Great Ape Goku. As you can see, they're almost the same height. And I'm just being honest. Yeah, you can't see the top of the fist on the Golden Great Ape, but height-wise, man, they are pretty much the same. And this thing here is like a brick. This thing, it can be literally used as a weapon. I'm being honest with you. This thing is massive and it's heavy. Versus this one here is more like a soft vinyl, you know, kind of hollow feeling figure. This is the total opposite. I'm just being honest with you. Like I said, man, this is an awesome piece. If you're a fan of GT, if you're a fan of the villains, whatever, this is one that I highly recommend you guys go out there and get. I'm just being honest with you. Omega Shenron from the Dragon Ball versus Omnibus Super Kuji that was released in December of 2021. Awesome piece, man. Definitely a must-have for any collector's collection. Like I said, just be aware that this bad boy takes up a lot of space. I'm just being honest with you. Very, very detailed piece. I can't say that enough. As big as it is, you would think that it will be kind of a figure that's hard to stand on its own. It's not. It's balanced perfectly, man. I'm just being honest with you. So with that being said, man, that's going to be it for this review, guys. So be on the lookout for other reviews coming out this week. We have the old school Kuji Roshi that came out in 2009, if I'm not mistaken. We have the King Cluster History of Son Goku Last Prize we're going to be doing a review over. The Goku versus Vegeta versus Goku Ozaru Diorama Kuji. We're going to be checking that out, man. So just be on the lookout, man. We got some awesome stuff coming your way. So as always, man, this is the Trill Collector signing off. And one last thing before I forget, if you guys are on Facebook, head over to Smash Collecting, man. Join up with the group over there. Try to get your hands on awesome figures and, you know, get into some pretty awesome smashes as well. If you guys are on Instagram, follow me at Trill_512, Trill Collector, Trill_Collector 512. And we can definitely chop it up, man. You can see this figure and all my figures I have from day to date, man. So as always, man, this is your boy, the Trill Collector, signing off. And as always, keep it trill and keep collecting. Until next time, bye.